CURTIEECOOL is going live once again. How y'all doing? CURTIEECOOL is back on the scene once again. Oh yeah. How y'all doing? My dear people out there in TV land. How y'all doing? CURTIEECOOL is back again. I was just sitting here thinking, once again, what really happened to Nick Gordon? You know what I mean? I've been hearing so many stories about drug overdose, just like what's his name? Whitney Houston and Christina Bobbi Houston. What's up with all these people getting on drugs and destroying their life? Don't you think by now, you know what I'm saying, this younger generation would get a grip of that and try to pull themselves together? But instead, they choose to continue on these badass drugs that totally destroys their life. How y'all doing? CURTIEECOOL is your host once again, bringing it to you live. I hope you guys had a wonderful New Year. I know I did, and I know you guys did. And hey, I just hope you guys continue on to be blessed and keep on being a blessing everywhere you go. CURTIEECOOL is back again. So now, the world has been talking about this. What happened to, what's his name? Nick Gordon. Man, wow, how could these people just keep doing all these drug overdose and doing all these wild things and taking themselves out? Now, I've been hearing people talk about it's a possibility, allegedly, that Nick Gordon could have possibly took out Whitney Houston and Bobbi Kristina Houston. Do y'all believe that? Do y'all believe that Nick Gordon took out Bobbi Kristina? And I'm hearing a whole lot that he took out Whitney Houston as well in the bathtub. Y'all believe that? I've been hearing about that rumor, that Nick Gordon took out Bobbi Kristina and Whitney Houston. He got all fed up and he OD'd. Is that really true? Is that the way it all happened? What is going on with this younger generation? The drugs are just sweeping the nation. So sad, man. It just keep on breaking your heart, People get strung out on the drugs and it's just sweeping the nation. Man, once this stuff, these badass drugs, once this stuff gets a grip of your mind, it's just like grip pliers, putting a grip on your mind. A lot of people, once they think the high and the smoothness is so cool, once they get on the cocaine and sniffing cocaine and doing crack and now they're moving up to shooting up and doing all these dangerous things, putting all these chemicals in the body, man. How long do you think that high is going to carry you on to have a healthy life? No. Anytime a person does drugs, they are saying to themselves, death row. You are now being put on death row. Now, if you guys don't see it by now, I'm talking about all these people out here who are on all these badass drugs. And they think this is so cool, you know, to be on drugs, sniffing cocaine and having that $1 million high. How much those guys pay to have all those drugs in their system, you know. I mean, they won't settle to have themselves a nice, smooth little margarita or sipping on some Hennessy, you know. You know what I mean? Oh, no, they want that badass shit, man. You know, they want that bad stuff, man. They knock them on the head, you know. Oh, you know, is that why people get stoned and all messed up? You just want to get so messed up until you touch the sky. I mean, I've seen it before, man. Guys want to just drink. It reminds me of years ago. The company job gave this big old company party, man. I mean, everybody just moving cool, just nice and mellow, and it's always somebody who just gets so tore up and destroys the party. Now we at the company here. The company gives a big old party. Everybody just lay back after work, you know. You know, they decided to give everybody a little champagne to just kind of help celebrate and bring in the new year. You know, this was years ago. And it's always somebody who are going to booze up too much and destroy the whole thing. Now check this out, years ago now. So the company gives this big old after party, after work, talking about all the fantastic achievements everybody have done and how the company has really just avenues and revenues and all this stuff has just blown way out. You know, they just really did it. And they were so happy, you know. The big executives was talking about all this stuff. Now, one guy goes out to his car and gets stoned. He wasn't just drinking the wine that the company was offering, you know, all the employees. He went out to smoke some crack. You know what I mean? I mean, you can smell it all coming from his car, all up in the building. You know, just everybody just turn around. You know, we was in a big warehouse, and everybody's like, what is that strange smell? I mean, it's a very unusual smell to just mess you all up. Everybody, what is that smell? My goodness, man, we looking all outside. One of the employees sneaks outside and smoking crack. You know what I mean? So now the boss man, hey, how you doing, Miss Kim? So these young people think that drugs is where it all begins, so they mess up their life, they mess up everything. So this particular employee sneaks out to his car and smoking crack. Now, the boss man sends security out to look around to see who's smoking crack. So he quickly get out the car and run into the building. He all stoned and all messed up, you know. So the boss man kindly asked this guy, Miss Kim, was that you out there smoking crack? Oh, this particular guy just turned around and cussed the boss man out. And that crack made him feel like he thought he was Superman. And guess what this fool did right there on the job? I will never forget that. This guy thought he was Superman. And he just, you know how they had them big old showcase windows, all that stuff in the front of the building, the warehouse, everybody, the executive suite and all that stuff. This guy just looked at the boss man and said, do you know who I am? I'm Superman. And he said, what do you mean you Superman? He said, "Watch this, boss." And this guy walked right through all that glass, the big old, like the glass, showcase glass. Just walked out just walked into the window and beat the window and just walked right out. Oh, the window broke out, shattered out. This guy just walking out the warehouse showcase room talking about he's Superman. You know what I'm saying? So right there and then he killed the party, the big time party. Everybody was enjoying themselves. Everything was at a neutral standstill, and then all of a sudden this employee messed everything up. You know what I mean? And check this out. He was so stoned and so messed up, he ran through the window. All the glass fell out of the warehouse. And then during that time, now a bus was coming. Check this out. Now y'all think that's something. Now he drove his car. He came from his car into the warehouse. He just walked right through the window. All the glass fell out the window. And so now the boss was sending security after this guy to get him because he broke the window. He sees a bus coming. You know, like at a bus stop, people waiting at the bus stop. This fool jumps on the bus now. Wow. And then check this out. You think that's something else? Kill. The next morning, this fool comes back to work. And the boss man said, "Dude, you fired. You are fired. And don't never come back on this job again. You are fired." And you check that you had put a week in the hole and all that stuff. You won't be getting that because you're going to have to pay for this window you broke out. And then he started crying and acting like he didn't know what the boss man was talking about. But what you mean, you know? Oh, you don't remember you walked into that window and broke out all that glass and that window did all that stuff? No, I don't remember nothing I did. That must have been somebody else. Boss man said, look, don't come back on the job no more, or the cops will be called and you will be going to jail. You know what I mean? So these drugs is sweeping the nation, just tearing these people up, breaking them down. And I was like saying to myself, I mean, what really happened to Nick Gordon? Now, I've been seeing a whole lot of posting that it's possibly that he had something to do with Christina, Bobbi Brown. Now, how he gets into a relationship because Whitney brought him into the home, or she adopted him. I know I missed some of it, but I think they said she adopted Nick Gordon. He right there in the home, and he's dating Whitney's daughter. So he had a big influence on Bobbi Kristina Brown. Houston. My bad, y'all. Forgive me, Bobby, if you're watching. Nick Gordon had a big impact on Bobbi Kristina. I always believe that, like when people do a whole lot of wrong, you know what I mean? They get away for so long. What they say, Kim, you live by the sword, you will die by the sword. The same way you took this person's life away, you destroyed that person, you destroyed that young lady, you destroyed that family, you did all these crazy things. That is what is going to take you out before you leave this world. And the exact same thing happened to Nick Gordon. Why is that? Drug overdose. You know what I mean? Wow. And a lot of people feel like that Nick Gordon had a lot to do with that with Bobbi Kristina, because he wanted to be in control some kind of way to get some of that money. That is what it was all about. So he had a lot to do with that. And I was kind of thinking the same thing too. You know what I mean? Yeah. Something in the milk just don't smell right. Am I right, Kim? Everybody. Well, I'm not going to say everybody. But it's just too many young people. I mean, with these drugs and stuff. I mean, they jump around from one thing to the other. Crack cocaine, shooting up, heroin. Oh man, but what is the point? These young people, how high you want to go? You want to go from here to the moon? You know what I mean? They want to go from here, Kim, to the moon and back and still be on their same high. And then in the same token, they can't even afford the high. That's what get me, So many people strung out on drugs and they can't even afford this $1 million rich man high. So now they stealing in businesses, they breaking in people's homes, they killing people, robbing people. What? Y'all know what I mean? So now you got all these people with money. Nick Gordon, well, I assume he got some of that money, you know what I mean? From Bobbi. Being in there with Whitney and all of them, You got all this money, you feel like you got to be on all these drugs. The more money you make, the more money you got, the more drugs you want to do. Lord Jesus, if I ever make it to be a billionaire, millionaire, so blessed, don't never let me get on no drugs. You know what? What is that? Okay, I accomplished all of these nice things, you know what I mean? And now I got to get on cocaine. You know what I mean? No. Wow. That's messed up. You know what I mean? That's messed up. And this drug thing is what is sweeping the world, sweeping the nation, and it's destroying all these little kids. I mean, that's why I always say, Kim, it's best to try to get your kids to understand that drugs are dangerous. I know everybody try to do this, but I have known and seen where a whole lot of mothers become single mothers at an early age. They have fathers in the kids' life, but they run them off. They run the fathers off, and it be so much drama in their life until the fathers just gives up and just say, I can't deal with it anymore. So now these struggling mothers are out here using all the money that they're getting for child support and all this other stuff. So now they get involved with the wrong type of guy, bringing the wrong kind of guys around in the home, around the kids. Now they out smoking weed and doing their thing and drinking and partying upon this good man over here, hard earned, child support check. But the baby mama is out here smoking weed and smoking crack with the other boyfriend. You know what I mean? Now this child is involved around this surrounding, and this is all that this child is seeing. You know what I'm saying? You have your child and your kids around the wrong environment. Now you're fighting against the father. It's a lot of women like this. Well, I don't really need to deal with him no more. We got the check. I'm getting high every day. I got my new man over here. I got my supplier who's taking care of me. And the check is not going on the kid at all, baby. It ain't going on the kid, baby. It's going in the crack pipe or smoking me a little joint every day with the new boyfriend and getting that high, baby, like I never had before, and turning it back on the kids and let them walk outside. Then all of a sudden, bam, they come up missing. You know what I mean? You so high you forget about the kids? I hear that a lot. You hear about that too, Kim? So many people just strung out on these drugs. Just let the kids just walk outside. They forget all about the kids outside playing. Anybody just pass through and see a little girl just walking around by herself and just snatch you up Now she comes up missing. Wow. Wow, these drugs got your mind. A lot of these young people, the drugs has got their mind. It's like a grip, like a tiger, like a tiger on a jackrabbit. Just got their mind in a grip. You ain't going nowhere, baby. I got you, baby. You ain't going nowhere. Until they just totally forget about the kids. I've seen so much of that. Now, Nick Gordon, a 30-year-old young man, seems like he's very intelligent, but once you get on them drugs, baby, once you get on the drugs once again, repeat, that stuff got a grip on your mind. It's like the devil got a grip of soul on your mind, some grip pliers on your mind, and you can't break that habit. You come down, and all of a sudden you're sitting at the dinner table and you're shaking. Oh shit! Oh shit! I gotta sneak out of here and go take a hit of this crack or go. Oh, where my straw? All the straw's gone in the house. Where the straw at? I gotta go sniff me some cocaine, baby. That stuff is powerful. That's some bad stuff, man. And more and more and more of the younger generation are just strung out. You know what I think the government should do? I think the government should set something up in every neighborhood to just go around to everybody's house and just keep up with them at all time who is doing drugs, and just go ahead on, lock them up until they get straight. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about how could we save the nation? Help save the people. Because you look at this, more and more people is ODing. Nick Gordon OD'd. Now this was a 30-year-old young man. Could have did anything in his life, could have been anything you want to be. You go get strung out on these bad-ass drugs. You know what I mean? Now you're OD. This stuff got you going so high. So, you think about it. When I say you're OD, what they do? This stuff got them so pumped up, so high, got their heart beating real fast. You know what I'm saying? Got the blood pressure all pumped up. Feel like the heart gonna jump out the heart. The head feels swollen. All the boom, they gone. But who did that? What was they that stupid to know that drugs was gonna do that to them? Was gonna fry that brain, baby? Yeah. When a person gets on all these drugs, they are just getting their brain fried. Once you get your brain fried, how are you going to be able to comprehend and try to be yourself or use everyday reasoning when you're out here, trying to, make decisions and do the right thing in your life? This stuff, man, wow, man. I was like, man, Nick Gordon, drug overdose. Did it come back onto him what everybody is saying possibly he could have did to Bobbi Kristina and Whitney Houston? Was Nick Gordon the cause of their death? It makes you wonder, was he thinking about some kind of way, since I was with Christina, I can get in here, get my foot in the door, take a lot of this money. You know what I mean? It got some wicked people out here, man. God bless his soul, bless all of them soul, but something has to be done with all these drugs, man. Everybody, not everybody, but there's a whole lot of ignorant people getting strung out. And next thing you know, they OD. Is that the way most people want to go out? I ask myself that, Kim. A lot of people want to go out with a bang. It's like, okay, it's like, let's see, how can I explain when they OD themselves now? They want to go out with a bang. Like the new year come in, Okay, the Christmas holiday come in. We celebrating, you know, we having such fun. Now, I want to get so high and just go out like a bang. And one big old firework, bang, and I'm gone, you know. You know? Wow. So he really did went out like a bang toward the New Year's holidays, bringing in the New Year. You know, you go out with a bang. That's the way you want to go out. That's the way the good Lord took you out. A lot of times, you reap what you sow. Am I right, Kim? It ain't no way around it. A lot of people do all that wrong. That stuff come back around on you. You can't avoid it. You might run and hide and do all these crooked, weird things. But it's just a matter of time when it's going to come back around on you. You know what I mean? Because that's the way the good Lord designed it to be. You reap what you sow. You know what I mean? So Kim says, I'm going to read. Kim says, shout out to everyone in the live chat tonight. Thanks for joining. Thanks for tuning in. And thanks for being a beautiful friend. And thanks for seeing another 2020 New Year. Thanks for seeing another great, blissful New Year. Now, and hit that like button, share a video, leave comments, and thank God for beautiful people who really I try to be a blessing when I do my shows. Hopefully I shine a little input that will kind of catch somebody's attention to see the light. You know, because there's a lot of young people out here, they really truly need some type of guidance. You know, they just so caught up in this Hollywood fast lifestyle until they just think that this is the way it should be. You know what I mean? Now, when I was in the Caribbean years ago, excuse me. When I was out in the Caribbean years ago, I was out in Guadeloupe. That's in the French Caribbean, somewhere out there where they just speak only French. I was a big time international platform artist. And wow, you know. So I had an interpreter everywhere I went. So this particular family that I was staying over in that French country for a whole month. Now, they do just the opposite to us. They wake up in the morning. Okay, they say, what would you like for breakfast? I told them what I would like. You know, I'm like grits and eggs, toast, you know, a little bacon, a little this, a little that, you know. So they got all the food prepared and put on the table, set everything up on the table. And I'm getting ready to get my grub on, yeah. Then all of a sudden I look up. Hey, what's that? Big old gallon of whiskey just sitting on the table. 2 or 3 big gallons of whiskey sitting on the table. Here it is, 8 o'clock in the morning. Okay, here's a glass for you, here's a glass for you, here's a glass for you. We're going to pour everybody a big old glass to the rim. You. This is the way we do it out here. What do you mean? You know, hey man, I ain't no alcoholic. I don't drink like this. Never in my life I get up in the morning drinking whiskey like I'm drinking water. Oh no. But this is our lifestyle. They tried to force me into that. This is our lifestyle. If we drink a like of this man, you drink a like of this man. You come into our country, man, and you drinking whiskey with us, man. No, man. Y'all, you guys got it all wrong. CURTIEECOOL ain't over here in your country to get stoned, breakfast, dinner, supper, drinking straight up whiskey. Come on, man. I mean, they try to talk me into it. Come on, man. We filling your glass up to the rim, man. You drinking with us, man. Yeah, man. You in the island, yeah, man. You know, no, man. Squash that. I'm not drinking, man. Y'all forget that. Y'all got some orange juice. I mean, they just drinking and getting stoned. Next thing you know, I'm having breakfast. Next thing you know, they jump up from the table and forget about eating breakfast, and everybody just a dancing. And I'm like, what? What kind of wild freak party, breakfast party is this? I ain't never saw no shit like this. Everybody start out eating breakfast, and I'm the only one eating breakfast, and they jump up partying because they done got so messed up drinking their whiskey. You know, they partying and dancing. I ain't never saw that like that in my life. So now check this out. So now they turn around and do the same thing for lunchtime and what, in the evening time for supper. I had to get them straight. No, that's not my lifestyle. I'm sorry. I don't do that kind of stuff. And it was several guys there who was there with their wives. Now these guys get so stoned with their wives when they sitting there at the table, then they just start dancing with other women and just doing all kind of crazy stuff right in front of the wives. A lot of divorces happen out there in that Guadalupe because they get stoned, totally stoned, and forget what they're doing and just get into the groove, get into the mix. You know what I mean? So anyway, this is Curdy Cool. I started out talking about this Nick Garden, and wow, these drugs are just sweeping the nation. You know, my heart just goes out to the world. I just can't understand it. You know, I can understand. You know, they want to drink a few drinks and like that, but just overly doing it. And then you want to touch the sky. Then a lot of these people they get started with all these strong ass drugs. You know, okay, smoke a little weed. Okay, let's smoke some crack. Oh, let's do some cocaine. You know, they just keep on and on and on and on. What they want to go from here to the moon, and that's how a lot of people OD, and they just still haven't woke up yet. I can't understand that. Kim says, that's the lady. She said it's a whole lot of other people, older people like that too. A lot of older people like that. And I will tell you something. A lot of older people, they feel like they are on their last straw, their last draw. Now, I see this for myself. They are on their last draw. They say, I'm going to live. And they could be 60, 70 years old. You ever went somewhere and you see 70, 75-year-olds, I mean, they acting like it's their last day. They just get stoned, all messed up. You are so right, Kim. I mean, they get so stoned and so messed up and so drunk. They get all cleaned up to get messed up. Acting a fool, just like they dancing. And once they get onto the dance floor, they jump up holding their leg or their butt. They realize that they're not young anymore. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. You know what I mean? I done seen it happen. These fools trying to dance still, and it's the alcohol is what got them to moving. They forget, and they trying to dance. I'm like, okay, I'm like just sitting back, just laughing my ass off here, God damn, wonder what he gonna do next. Look at that shit, man. This man's 75 years old, trying to dance with a 30-year-old woman. The next thing you know, he done danced 2 songs. He jump up holding his ass and leg and oh man, that be some funny stuff, man. Because they do all this drinking. So like like Miss Kim said, there's a whole lot of old fools who does that stuff. I mean, it's a lot of older people out here. I'm gonna be honest with you. They just don't care. They feel like they have lived their best years when they are younger. So really, I done heard a whole lot of people like 75, 77, just hearing them talk. Oh, I don't care at this point. Shit, I done lived the young years. I don't care. I'm going to dance the night away. I'm going to drink the night away. And I'm going to keep on doing everything I want to do until the good Lord take me out of here. I was like, wow, that's a terrible way to think. You know what I mean? Instead of, now, I thought like this. When people gets older, I mean, you realize that your friend is 65 years old. As soon as he retire after 32 years, boom, he turned into a crackhead. Oh Lord, I don't know why they do that. They got all that free time, downtime. They to themselves now. They're around the house. Instead of finding themselves a nice hobby, they're around the house now. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. Oh, shit. They're around the house all day and just eat up everything all day long. And now they say, oh, shit, ain't nothing to do. So they turn into an alcoholic, or they start smoking crack, or doing all kind of drugs and stuff. You know, so you're right about that. There's a lot of people wait to retire to feel like they are going to double dip one more time to remind them when they was younger. Now they got all these problems. They can have high blood pressure, high sugar, high cholesterol, you know, everything going wrong, but they still want to drink. And you see them, they still smoking, you know. They just feel like they just don't care. I don't care. If it take me out, that's fine. They don't care. You know, and so there's a lot of older people, 65 on down. I mean, they just don't care. They feel like they are living their life to the fullest. I mean, instead of changing your life for the good, they keep on doing what they used to do when they was younger. Wow, I see it over and over again. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the show. This is Curtie Cool once again. I don't know what to say about that Nick Gordon. You know, to be a young man. You know, he was a 30-year-old man, and this is the way he want the world to remember him. You know, get full of drugs and OD. You want the world to remember you that you was a stone cold drug head, and so you OD yourself? Wow. What a way to leave this world. What a way to want the world to remember you. Okay, I remember Whitney Houston. I remember Bobbi Kristina. What a way to leave this world. Full of drugs and OD. Wow. Me, I want the world to remember me at my best before I leave here. Doing all kind of great things, all kind of supported, helpful things in this world. You know, I want to leave my legacy as someone who has helped change lives and helped change people. You know, people who was caught up in all that negative energy and all that stuff. And now they can say, now I see that that's not really the way to go. My life is about pulling it together. The older that I get, you know, getting into the gym, working out, taking my vitamins, you know what I'm saying? Staying stress-free, staying stress-free, staying off all that salt. I mean, doing all the right things to better your life. And putting all them drugs to the side, you know what I mean? That's what I would think a whole lot of people would want to do when they get older. But they really do just the opposite. You know what I mean? So they said when the good Lord created us, like what, Adam and Eve in the beginning, when Eve ate that apple, all these kind of terrible bad things was going to happen to us. And this is the way that our lifestyle was going to be, and that we was going to live through a lot of trials and tribulations, because of what happened with Adam and Eve. And you could see it every day. Every day. You know what I mean? Now, when I was a little kid, 13, 14, 15, I used to ask my mother, but why is it that, because my sister and them, they were like, what, 13, 14 years old, and then, like they was experiencing that time of the month for the first time. And, I was like, I couldn't understand it, like, okay, how is that? What's that all about? What? So my mother had to explain all that stuff to me. And she tried her best, but I'm like, so you saying it's some kind of curse or something? God is putting on people, because of Adam and Eve? All this stuff happened to women every month. I couldn't understand that one. You know what I mean? I couldn't understand it. And then, when I was a little kid, I used to ask a whole lot of questions. Now, how could God create man and woman? Now, I was kind of a little boy when I was like 7, 8 years old. How could God take a man's rib or whatever, like from a woman, and then from a man's rib, and then make a woman and call it a woman from a man's rib? I'd be asking all kind of questions like, y'all want to explain to me? I'm so messed up, Mama. I was a little young boy trying to figure out everything. I knew that was no place for me to be trying to understand. But I was a wise little boy. Why is that? How, Mama, how they gonna take a rib from a man and then make a woman? I don't understand that one, Mama. How they can do that? Son, don't try to understand this. You just go to school and grow up and try to learn something, and don't be trying to figure out everything. Try to figure out everything. Always been a wise kid. Wanted to know everything, or somebody got to explain something to me. How that work, how they do that. Hello to all my good people out here, all my subscribers, all my friends, all you guys out there. I just want to say thanks for tuning in to CURTIEECOOL. Shout out to all my people tuning in from Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, YouTube. You guys, I appreciate you guys a bunch. I just decided to come onto the air and talk to my people for a minute. Say hello. Hope you guys had a wonderful new year like CURTIEECOOL did. I had a great new year. And I hope and pray that each and every one of you guys have a wonderful, like 2020. And you guys will see the next following year. And so on and so on. I pray that you get a chance to live your full life that you want to live before you leave this world. You know what I'm saying? That you can live to be what? If you had a chance to tell God right now how old you would want to be before you leave this world, what would you say? How old would you want to live? How old would you want to be? I said, now, if I can make it to be about 100 years old, I would feel like, wow, that would be about right with me. Because I said, as long as, why I say 100 years old for me? Because, say, you take good care of yourself, you don't do drugs, you eat healthy, You're not strung out on all this prescribed medication. You don't need the stuff. You don't have no stroke mode. You don't have no cholesterol mode. You don't have no high sugar mode. You do all this good stuff naturally that keeps you strong and healthy. You know, you exercise, you're doing something beneficial and healthy. You know, you're reading your Bible, you're doing positive things in your life. Now, I can see where God would bless a person to live to be about 100 years old. You know what I mean? Yeah. But now, a lot of people out here with all these drugs, with all it's just too much, and you're 70, 75, 80, and still trying to live that lifestyle. You're already sort of slowly deteriorating, breaking down, so why not build yourself up to stay strong? You know what I mean? Build yourself up to stay strong. Not build yourself down to break yourself down. That's the way I look at it. So if you want to live to be 100, you have to start now. Now is the time to do all the right things. That's the way I look at it. But anyway, I appreciate you guys for tuning in. CURTIEECOOL. I'm going to get ready to end the show. I know you guys got to get ready for work tomorrow. Shout out to everybody. Peace and blessing and love to the world. I hope you guys have a wonderful day tomorrow. CURTIECOOL is back on the scene once again. I'm the online investigator. You know what I mean? That's the way I started out, but I use a lot of comedy side of it, the way I do things, because I'm just natural. I like to tell jokes because I've been around my uncles and all that stuff so much. Always telling jokes, you know, CURTIEECOOL, you know. And some of that stuff sort of rubbed off on me. So now I want to tell jokes to continue on the legacy, because my uncles are gone, the one who used to tell all these jokes and all this stuff. So I feel like, okay, they are living through me now, because I joke around the way they joke around. So I feel like the uncles are living through me now. You know what I mean? So that's a positive thing. Yeah. So as long as a person don't get strung out on all these drugs here, doing all this crazy stuff and trying to reach the sky and trying to take their mind to a whole new dimension, that's when that stuff gonna shut you down, baby. Gonna shut you down. Like what happened to Nick Gordon. So sad, baby. So sad. So sad, brother. Another brother is gone unnecessarily due to the fact of overdose on drugs. I hope the world learns something. I hope these young people learn something. All these people out here on these drugs, I hope y'all learn something. Y'all need to shut it down, tone it down with all these drugs, man. Hey, Rosa Bell, how you doing? Rosa Bell said, thanks for the positive vibes. Great inspiration for 2020. Oh, many blessings. Oh, wow. That was beautifully said. I mean, a positive vibes. Okay. That is a good point there. And I'm gonna try to relate in a way what I think it means. A lot of you good people out here, y'all learn something from all these good people out here with all these good positive experience and all this good positive energy. It's showing you a lot of love and a positive direction and positive things what could change your life and make you a better person, make you look better, make your skin look better, give you better health and keep you positive with the way you're talking, the way you're talking, the way you're walking, the way you help other people in a positive way. Now, great inspiration for 2020. One and the only thing I can think of, baby, put the good Lord first. Be inspired by the word of God and read your Bible. Treat people with dignity and respect. Not just respect yourself, baby. respect everybody with dignity and respect and be inspired. Okay, broke that down. Many blessings. Be a blessing everywhere you go. I don't care if you have to walk out your front door and see somebody down on their luck. Hello, how you doing? Here's $1. You know what I mean? Oh, you ever seen the homeless people? They so down on luck. I just need $1, you know, to be able to catch the bus, you know, and get to point A to point B. Be a blessing, man. What's $1? You know, I done gave so many homeless people dollars. Hey, man, as soon as you walk up, get ready to go into the fast food store. You know, just, oh, man, you got $1. You know, I really need it, man, to catch the bus, man. I don't have, I mean, I can see, well, okay, they doing other things, you know, but I'll be like, okay, I'm a blessing everywhere I go, you know. I try to be a blessing. And when you be a blessing, but that's when you get more blessings. So now I hope I broke that down good enough so that people can understand what it's like to be a blessing. You know what I mean? But when people, now I'm going to add a little bit more to the rest of the story, Rosa. Now, when you got evil people out here, and they doing all these evil deeds, you know, they're hurting people, they're messing people's lives up, all this demonic spirits, all this crazy stuff going on out here in this world, they just totally just destroyed everything they touch. That is not nice at all, because you're not doing anything positive in this life. You're not bringing nothing positive and beautiful according to the Bible. You are just destroying and tearing down, robbing, destroying, and stealing and killing. That's all you're doing, buddy. So why not change that vibe and bring in a 2020 new year? We're doing things the right way. See, I'm not no preacher, but I tell you one thing, the good Lord used me in a different way. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? I reflect a positive reflection to the people, and maybe, just maybe, hopefully, their mind would be inspired to want to change and do some good instead of doing some bad. And I hate to look up there and see another Nick Gordon. You strung out, baby. You on crack cocaine. Next thing you know, I see, oh, he gone. He OD, baby. He OD. You know what I mean? You young folks out here, you guys looking at this video, that is not the way to go. You're wasting your time. You're spinning your wheels. You know what I mean? Your life will be short-lived, because eventually them drugs gonna catch up with you, and eventually that little high, that crack cocaine and all that other stuff gonna come tumbling down, and it's gonna hit you like a freight train, baby. Y'all heard that song like what Sade used to sing? Hit you like a freight train. You know, that stuff hit you like a freight train. Just knock you on your ass, bam, and you know, sometimes you just see them laying out, you know. You ever seen people like that? You riding down the street, I mean, they so stoned, they just laid out, you know, they try to walk to the car, can't even get in the car. Just laid out. Man, you all right? What happened, man? Oh, man, I've been out here drinking with my boys, man. I'm just trying to get to the car, man. Can you help me get in the car? Can you help me get in the car, man? Man, what you want to get in the car for? Look at you, man. You can't drive. No, you shouldn't be getting in the car, man. You should be getting at the hospital. So, man, and all I can do at that point is, man, I'm not helping you get in the car. I think the best thing to do is, what's your number? Your girlfriend, your wife, somebody. Let me call somebody and tell them to come get you, man. Or do I need to call the cops? Because you're not driving, you're gonna kill somebody. You know what I mean? Yeah, man, I guess you're right, man. I can't drive right now. I've been drinking all day. You know, I guess I better like just go back over here and sit down, man. Can't call somebody, call my wife, come get me, man. Here's a telephone number, man. You know. But why would a person get that stoned? You can't walk yourself to your car, you can't get in your car. Then if you get in your car, you're gonna kill somebody because you're drunk. Then now you create a DUI, then plus you kill somebody. You gotta get that drunk, you know, until it knock you on your ass, you can't get in your own car. Man, that's messed up. Man, I see a lot of that stuff, man. Just going into the store and stuff, you know. Wow. But anyway, Rose, I appreciate you guys for tuning in to Curtie Cool. Y'all please give Curtie Cool a like, share. Y'all subscribe, hit the bell. I'll be coming back real soon with another episode. I hope I continue on being an inspiration to people. And y'all continue on being blessed for 2020. Be a blessing everywhere you go. 2020 is the year. 2020. You know, it kind of sound like way back in the day when it was night. Boy, that 1820. You know, like, damn, ancient time. 1820. 1120. 1620. Now, 2020. It began to sound like some kind of ancient year or something rolling around. 2020. You know, 2020 DC. It's just a saying, you know. That 2020 makes me think of something back in, you know, back in time, you know, like before Christ and all that stuff. When they hear that, you know, 1820, 1520, 1020, all that kind of stuff, you know. Okay, well, Curtie Cool, I'm gonna shut them down. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Curtie Cool, Curtie Cool. Y'all be good in the neighborhood. Curtie Cool. So y'all can see I like to have fun and I like to bring out the best in people. And hopefully a lot of you guys out here are just laughing your ass off. 1 minute y'all crying and feeling so sorry, feeling so bad. And the next minute you're laughing your ass off. That boy he had us one time talking about the drunk old falling out all on the ground trying to get to his car. Now he got us falling out, cracking out laughing. I just feel like I should have been a comedian. Y'all know what I mean? Anyway, y'all be good. Curtie Cool. I'll see you guys next go round. Curtie Cool, baby. Okay, bye. Y'all be good now. Y'all be good. Y'all be good.